Hi, my name is Charlie Vorsek. I'm the chairperson for the Apiary Exhibit here at the farm show. And one of our main features is our live bees. So we have two live apiaries, which a gentleman in Lancaster, he keeps these year round and he brings them into the farm show. So it's a nice illustration for the public to see bees up close and personal. We have it well anchored and secured to the table so nobody tips it over. And they have honey in there from what they made through the summertime. They don't use a lot of honey in the wintertime. So the bees are active through the winter. And this observation hive, it has a tube to an atrium. So the atrium allows the bees to fly, because the bees, when they're a little more active, they need to be able to fly to eliminate waste out of the hive. And it's kind of like just a playground. Kids call it, we tell them it's their playground. Bees go out there and exercise. They're not making any honey here at the farm show. They are just consuming what they have. And the fellow puts this together, makes it look like a real, so like that entrance you just saw is an actual bee tree. So he's got that attached to the other observation hive, the second one. So, and each hive has a queen somewhere buried in there. She's generally marked. She's marked with a paint dot. Haven't identified her paint dot yet this year. I'm gonna swing around myself and see if we have light on one side or another. Yeah, in fact, there's a queen, if you can get up in there. She has a green dot. So there's one queen per colony. And she's not, sometimes she'll start to lay eggs when it warms up in here during the farm show week. But the very fact that she's laying eggs is kind of an indication how stress-free they are in this setup. But they need that ventilation, that free access to the outside. That keeps them from getting claustrophobic. Plus the bees, they need to circulate air themselves, so they'll draw air in through the bottom. You can't really see it happen much, but they're drawing air in through the bottom and circulating it, keeping the temperature consistent. They generally keep the cluster somewhere around 90, 95 degrees. Maybe not quite that hot if don't have eggs, but yeah, it's a really nice draw for the public. So probably our most, some families, this is like their first stop. It's where they want to go. We're also here at the farm show this year, we're focused on the history of beekeeping, or history of honey processing. So we have some county exhibits that have a nice, really some good educational information on history and some local history. Kind of a shout out to Lancaster County Beekeeping Society. They are this is their 150th anniversary, or they're actually the oldest bee society in the United States. That's pretty darn significant. So we're proud to do that here in Pennsylvania.